Greetings, family. Peace, love, and black power. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. This vlog is about a whites only Eden project in South Africa. Well, no country for the old racists. A plan for an Afrikaner homeland attracts hardly any support. Let's go to this vlog. Jackie Gary Gradwell sports a bushy beard, pictured here. This this South Afrikaner, sports a bushy beard in the style of his Voortrekker ancestors, the pioneers who fled British rule in ox-drawn wagons. Also in the spirit of the Voortrekkers, he vows to lead his people away from oppression. Afrikaner culture is under threat in the new South Africa, he reckons. White people face genocide. So, Mr. Gladwell, pictured here, the cave dweller here, the caveman, wants to lead like-minded whites, 40,000 of them, he predicts, to a farm in a remote part of the Eastern Cape to live together in an agrarian ideal. Well, family, a promotional video for the Eden Project contrast images of black rioters, black criminals, and President Jacob Zuma with soft-focused photos of happy white families with tractors and chickens. It does not, however, mention that Mr. Gladwell's somewhat checkered past, which includes being convicted of firearms offenses while living in America. Mr. Gladwell's plan has generated many headlines but little support. Disgruntled whites already have an enclave, but hardly anyone wants to live there. Orania, an Afrikaner-only town in the Karoo Desert, has been around since 1991. So family, despite impressive organization and towering ambitions, it has its own currency, the aura, and a flag, which features a white boy rolling up his sleeves. It is home to just 1,100 people. Orania's isolation has left it economically unattractive and politically irrelevant. Franz Kranji of the Institute of Race Relations, a liberal think tank, says that news stories about white separatists can reinforce the gloomiest perceptions about South Africa, that we're only one step away from a race war. But they are piffle. Rank and file South Africans are actually pretty committed to making it work with each other, he says. A survey from the IRR found that 76% of South Africans thought race relations had improved or stayed the same since 1994, when apartheid ended. In another poll, 68% of respondents said that they expected a happy future for South Africans of all races. Nonetheless, according to the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation, another think tank, more than half of South Africans barely interact with people of other races except for work or while shopping. Still, some South Africans worry that tough times may aggravate racial tensions. Youth unemployment is around 50%. The economy is dicing with recession. Mr. Zuma's approval rating is a miserable 21%. A skillful demagogue could whip up something nasty from these ingredients. So family, before I end this vlog off, I want to get into something, because some time ago, and this was quite a few years ago, I did a blog about South Africa. I've done a lot of study and research on South Africa, and I haven't actually been there, not yet. But I did an article about the spirits that were brought there. And when I say spirits, I'm talking about alcohol. Alcohol was introduced to the South Africans by the Dutch. And right now, I don't have that article available. I'm going to have to go through some of my materials and pull that information up. But I just wanted to briefly tell you a little bit about that story, because I cannot tell you that I got so much heat that kitchen was on fire. I must have caused a firestorm. At the time, these were news groups because that's what they were called. And I was in a South African news group, and I had brought up about the bringing of alcohol or spirits into South Africa, which created a really bad situation with the African people. So basically, the white people brought to Africa these bad, this alcohol, and created a problem with families. There was just all crime, everything. But yet, it was these people, it was these very people who brought it there. And it's so ironic that these kind of people, this cave-looking man, he kind of, in the face, he kind of resembles a monkey in a way, his mouth area. But anyways, and that hair too, by the way. But nonetheless, it's people like this guy here who wants to create what's called the Eden Project in South Africa, where it's a soft, serene area just for white folks like him, who are racist, who don't even belong there, really, if you ask me. Because I'm going to tell you something. Let's just say, I'm going to give a hypothetical. No, you know what? I'm not even going to go there in this vlog because I have some ideas for something I want to do here in the near future. So I'm going to leave that for another day. I'm not even going to bring it up. So my bad. But back to this. What do you think, family? I'd like to know what you think about people like this man right here, who they're really not from Africa, or they're not really from South Africa, rather. These are the Dutch people. They came to Africa, and then, like everywhere else on the planet Earth, they claimed it was theirs. You know, this is arrogance, and it's theft, it's thievery. It's all the things that they point their fingers at us and say that we're about, but it's really them. This is them. And like I said, he wants to, but people aren't going for this. They're not buying into this, and that's why it says that. It says that it attracts hardly any support. But see, when the media starts putting together stuff like this, it gains some popularity. Hopefully it doesn't. But these people don't even belong there, and they're trying to create an area just for themselves. These are some people that have a lot of damn nerve. Why don't you just go back to Holland where you came from? That would be nice for all the Africans there. And then when the economy fails, let it fall. Let them rebuild their own economic system, not based on what you guys want. How about that? I bet you our troubles and our issues would probably start going away. Who knows? But with you in the middle of all of our stuff, we'll never know. Because you're always in the middle of things. Meddling. Anyways, family, I'm going to end this vlog here. I want to know what you think. Please leave me a comment below. If you like this video, please like it, share it, and with my humbleness, I ask, if you haven't already, please subscribe. This is Guru. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace, love, and Black Power.